Hi there guys, Ken here, your Thrifty Apprentice. So I am in the middle of shooting quite a few videos. And this video that airs today was supposed to be a video, the third installment, the third part of the Simple Landscape mini-series. Don't worry guys, I promise you we're going to get those in. I told you we'd get them done before February was up, and we will, I promise. But this package came in today. I am so excited. I had to go ahead and just switch it around, share this with you guys. So let me take you on the journey and tell you a story as we do this unboxing. And this is just gonna be an unboxing, but I was just so excited I had to share it. So a few months ago, maybe a year ago, I'm gonna say about a year ago, I saw a video from the Frugal Crafter on this fan style kind of cell phone watercolor palette. It was branded by Artsy, but it was evident that it was made by Superior because the pan styles were in the same style as like those fan palettes, like the Royal and Langnickel palette that I have. And I'll actually grab that palette here. It is right here. So this palette, remember, so, and I've told you guys, this is one of my favorite little travel things. This is actually in my travel bag. This is the little kit that I dropped in, if you remember doing the DIY travel kit for 2023 video. So this is branded Royal and Langnickel, but it's made by Superior. So suspected, and I wholeheartedly believe, and I'm about, like, you know, so sure of it, I can say it's made by Superior. And that's popular opinion too. So yeah, anyway, the palette that I saw Lindsay review was by Artsy, was branded by Artsy, but again, another palette that was made by Superior, and you're gonna see why. Well, I couldn't find it. It was unavailable. It was unavailable for a long time. So finally I reached out to the Frugal Crafter, and I said, you know, I can't remember exactly what I said, but it was something to the effect of, I can't find the palette. I hate that it's on. No, I said, I love this palette, or I would love to have this palette. I hate that it's unavailable. Something to that effect. And she wrote me back and gave me the link to find this palette. I just want to get this open before I start talking. Get this box open. She found the palette and sent me the link. It's branded by a different company, but it's the same palette. And I do remember in their video, I think I remember hearing her say something about it. So here we have Tinge solid watercolor paints, 56 colors. It's in a box, which I have never seen watercolors come in a box like this. If you, the front simply says what we read. If you flip it over on the back, solid watercolor paints, 56 colors. It has macaron colors in it, glitter colors, and then usual colors. All of the colors have a color name, so have a little swatch there. Tinge solid watercolor paints is 56, and then it tells that information that there's 10 macarons, 10 glitter, 36 usual colors, 1 water brush pen for artist students and painting beginners. It gives a satisfaction guarantee and team contact information. We'll go through that more. So I can't wait to get to this. I'm gonna pop this open. I have to see. I think this is so cool. Oh my God. So here we have it, and the front of the palette has like this little, that is so cool to me. I am such a nerd. I know. I am so excited. Stuff like this is amazing. I am having a ball. I just want y'all to know that right now. So that little part flips up. The water brush slides in and out of this little slot here. It reminds me of the way I construct some of the journals that I do. So that's why. And then like the palette wings out. Look at this. just, I'm not even concerned with the paints in it. I'm gonna be very honest, because these are Superior paints, and I use the same, I use them here. So I'm pretty sure how these paints are going to perform. Now, all of these palettes are going to be kind of similar to each other, but I wanted them for the novelty of it all. So when I do a review on this one and the ones that we're going to pull out of this package, it's probably going to be just one review for all of them, because, again, they're the same paints that I've already reviewed when I reviewed this palette. So, but don't worry, we're gonna have one huge comparison video with all of them. Look at this. This is so cool to me. And they fan all the way around, out that way, you know. Like I said, that folds down. Let me fold all that in. So that's pretty much the palette, you know. That's what I'm geeking out about. Then it has a ring on the back. So we'll get into, I don't really have to test it, but I'm gonna do at least one painting with each separate palette before I do that whole little entire comparison video. So here's the package that came in today that prompted this video being moved around so that you're seeing it now instead of seeing it in March. So let's get into this. There is one particular palette in here that I am, when I saw it on AliExpress, yeah, so this package came from buyer on AliExpress. Now, I haven't ordered any watercolor supplies off of AliExpress. I have had some supplies that were gifted to the studio by wonderful viewers that I know came from AliExpress, which is fine, you know. I just, you know, had always heard, I think I ordered from them years ago. They've been around for a really long time. I had I cut that packaging up like that, I might have could have used that. Okay, I'm gonna throw that to the side for a second. Okay, yeah, you can definitely tell it's from AliExpress the way this is wrapped. Can I just pull that tape off? Okay. If you have noise allergies, if you're allergic to any noises, hold on a second. Let's see here. Oh, sorry about that. We've got a, Lord, the packaging is like 40 knots to get up in this thing. Okay, it's enough tape on here to choke a horse. Oh my God, I'm sorry about that, guys. That was just the top layer. I'm sorry, you might want to mute. I got one more layer to go. Yeah, almost there. Okay, well, note to self, next time we're unboxing something from AliExpress, I might just go ahead and unwrap it before I start the video. So, lesson learned, moving on. Oh, bubble miller. I'll give that to Corinne. He'll like that. Like playing with stuff like the bubble wrap. Actually, that'll be great for gel printing. That'll be really nice. Make some texture on the plate to pull some prints with. Yeah, so I might hold on to this myself. Yeah. That's going to be great for making some gel prints that may turn into some custom books or journals. Yes. Okay, so let's move all of this to the side. I get distracted by the packaging. Okay, so more, I cannot believe it's more tape on here. Ugh. You know, you just wait till we get to the review part of this. this comparison for all of this. I really don't want to tear this up, which I just did. I really want to try to... Okay, guys, I know it may seem really silly that I want to salvage this, but I have my reasons, I promise. So I'm going to figure out how to cut this, how to pull this off of here without damaging the little envelope wrap that is in any further. Okay. I wish I had have done that to begin with. Well, this got to be really exciting and ravishing video. You guys have to see me spend a third of it wrestling with getting in the package. And then, of course, oh no, oh God, of course he's got to try to save the packaging too. Imagine conversations about that. Okay, let's see. And of course, well, you know what? Okay, that's fine. Let's pull that. Okay, finally, it's happened to me. Here we are. Now, the great thing is I ordered 2 different palettes, and I do believe they came from the same seller, so I didn't have to wait on 2 different packages to come, which was really cool. I give them that, and I understand, you know, I'm making fun of the packaging and the way they have it wrapped, but you know, these products do come all the way from China for the most part, and they have to package them. They're coming through airmail and traveling over roads through different countries, and you know, so I get it. I do. All right, here we are. So we went through all of that so that we can get to these. So what we have here is Tinge. I don't know. I'm probably butchering that name. I'll let you look at it for yourself. This is a boutique store. Yes, sir. So that's their little calling card. It's actually a really cute little card. And the back is just a message to the customer. And it gives customer satisfaction ratings, a QR code, I guess, where you can go and leave feedback and information to contact the company that produces this. So this color card comes with, I want to say it was this one. Okay, so Chinese writing on the front of the box. It's a really beautiful little box. I love this. I was really excited about this. Now let's see if I can get in it. I'm gonna say more to fight with. Lord, don't tell me it's more tape. I'm just gonna flip out if it's, okay, it's not. All right, it's just on there tight. And I do mean tight. Well, guys, we're going to eventually get to some paint one day. Ah, there we have it. Got that box open, and let's just flip it on out of there. And here is this particular palette. It says foldable color pan. Superior, 18. Nice. Little sponge there, little mixing area. You pop it open, and it's only 18. They were sold out of the bigger color selections. I wanted a bigger one, although it's still the same paint repeated over. And at least they tell you this is superior though, but this one does anyway. So, well, this one does too. Superior 18, regardless of what the branding is. So flip it open, and there you have the same little pans, but it's just in this little like flips. Look at that. That is so cool. I love it. In the box, I love the packaging for this one too. Yeah, I know, guys, it's the same paint. I don't know what to say other than these little palettes are so cute, and I'm going to use them. I'm probably going to use up all of this paint. And, you know, I'm looking at it like the upside to it is, this is an 18 color palette. And as you guys know from the review, these paint pans are really, really super thin. So, like, yeah, the pans are really super thin, so you'll actually use that paint up really, really quickly. And although I do paint with it regularly, more regularly than most, but not so much that I would use the paint up. Well, that had been the worry. Although it was $10, and I could probably go to Walmart and buy it again. Although the price has gone up, from what I understand. So the third little package we have here is, it says Superior Color Cool upgrade of the Superior Flip Open Solid watercolor paint with small and portable shape, easy to be carried. So it's telling you that this palette is an upgrade to the Superior Flip Open Solid watercolor palette. I wondered, that must be this one then. That must be this one. Or is this the flip open? I think this one flipped open. That fanned out. Although it did have the little flip on the front. So it must be talking about this one is the upgrade to this one. Okay, which would make sense. They came from the same seller. All right. A little diagram of how it flips out on the back. Love this palette. We'll get into all of that when we do the review. Let's just take a look at the palette real quick, and then we're going to wrap this on up. I have some journals to go work on and some bundles to go work on putting together. Have that Etsy launch coming up really soon. Well, soon for me, considering all the stuff that I have to make for it. Got a swatch sheet there. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna sew this Superior paper. Look at this. Love this little bag. I love the packaging they put these little things in. So cool. So cool. Yes, I am easily entertained. Look at that. Don't even know what that is. It's a sponge in the top. I'm gonna find something to do with that too. All right, let's see what we have in there. Something in there. Water brush. Have 1,000,001 one of those. It's cute though. I like the little green top. So here, oh guys, look at this. Look at this. This is what I was calling the cell phone. This is what I call a cell phone. I understand that one. The first one we looked at, because it flipped down, it kind of maybe reminded you of like the old flip phones. I can see that. But this from the demonstration on, the demonstration video on AliExpress, I just thought would be so cool. So look, check this out. Here we go. You would pull the palette open. Okay, so you're exposed to color. God, I'm geeking out. I feel so, this is so cool. And then you have the little mixing area here, right? And then on the side of this, you're going to have your other colors fan out. Look at this. Into these trays. This is so cool to me. And now there's 60 colors in this palette. So, you know. And you have an entire array. And then the pans in this one is just as, can you guys see that whole thing? The pans in this one is just as, you know, thick or as big as the pans in the original flip one that we looked at. So yeah. And no, I'm not, you know, sponsored. I'm not an advocate of Superior or anything like that. I just think that they make really cool palettes. And the paint is okay. You know, the paint is decent. Regardless of what you may have heard, Superior paints are not that bad. They're definitely not the worst out there. I feel like I've created some pretty cool compositions from it. Yeah. I really do. Now, I've never had any light fast information on Superior. Oh, I just put that back in there like that's how it came, because it didn't. It came in all of this fuss. So, when I first tried Superior paints, I was like, they're okay. I mean, but when you compare them to like some of the craft brands that I use, even some of the other budget watercolor brands out there that I've tested, I don't think that they're bad. They just happen to be a Chinese brand, and you know, we have to order them from across seas. And typically a lot of the budget brands are Superior paints, because Superior white labels for private art companies that don't produce their own products. You know, they may petition Superior to have a particular product or palette made, for instance, you know. And it's, how does that go? How did that go in there? How was that in there? For it to be like that. Oh, I figured out. But what I was saying, here, see, Tinge, this is not sold or branded as Superior. It is a private art labeler, Tinge, and Tinge petitioned Superior, or so I would suspect, based on what we see, right? You know, we looked at those palettes that are labeled Superior, and then we look at this one, right? So although it says Tinge, you can definitely tell who makes this palette, right? So that's pretty cool. This one has 56 colors. Which one? So this palette has the most colors in it. It has 60. So it has a few more in it. And yes, they are probably the same colors over and over. But again, the pans are so thin. So I probably, as thin as the pans are with all these put together, I probably have the equivalent of a real half pan of paint per color. You know. But, so, there you go, guys. I'm done wasting your time. I'm about to start painting that third installment of the Simple Landscape series. And I will see you guys later on. So, if you liked anything that you saw, you know the spiel. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Guys, if you don't mind, please share the video. Maybe somebody else out there will enjoy the content. And if you do, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Go ahead, leave a comment section. Let me know what you think. These palettes are pretty cool, huh? Well, I mean, you know, do some of you guys have some of these? Let me know. Have you used them? The paint is the paint. Even if you use Superior paint in the half pans, I mean, you pretty much know how the paint's going to perform. It's really just about the cuteness of the palette. Don't forget to hit us up on all of our social sites, the Facebook page, Instagram page, TikTok. There's the Thrifty Apprentice sponsored Facebook group, Paints, Pencils, Pastels, Markers. You can join, please. It's a great place. We have conversations in there. We post paintings and we share with each other, and kind of encourage each other. Have open conversations that anybody can jump in and join. All we ask is that you show respect for the next individual, you know, and we're in there to talk about art. We're talking about it all. The group is not limited to one subject. We're talking about all art. If you do colored pencils, watercolor pencils, if you're a pastel artist, if you just do charcoal or graphite, if you are a journaler, if you create junk journals, if you get into card making, paper craft, because I do all of that, and I post all those type of videos on my channel. Yeah, please come on, join us over there. Speaking of, I'm going to be doing a video coming up really soon where we are going to be creating this card portfolio. Now, mine is a watercolor portfolio, but you can actually take this idea and spin it off into any type of journal that you want to. But we're going to be making a custom one of these. This is a prototype. The one we're making is going to be making on video is going to look really professional, I promise. But this one was just a prototype, so I'll know where I was going and what I was going to be doing. So yeah, look for that video coming up soon. I haven't decided whether we'll actually paint the cover in that video. If so, it may end up being a two-part video. One part where the cover is done, just so the people who don't want to watch the actual creation of that painting into a journal, you know, or a watercolor art book, you don't have to. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much. And as I say at the end of every video, just keep painting.